that's a close call. That is the closest call I've ever had. Oh my word. Hello everybody, welcome to Chaz Draycott Media and welcome to another episode of Microsoft Flight Simulator. Today things feel very familiar. We're at Manchester Airport, my local, my beloved, and we are in Echo Juliet Charlie Delta, which is obviously my initials. We are in the Phoenix Airbus A320 today on the ground at stand 6 at Manchester for another charter flight. Today we are flying over to Belfast thanks to John Higginson for chartering this one. It's only going to be a short flight today, but it's going to be a good one, I'm sure. The route that we're taking will take us out of Manchester on runway 23 left. We'll make a turn over to the right on the Eclad 1 Yankee departure, and then we'll go over the water, over the Isle of Man, and then into EGAA. They've got ATIS online at the moment, but nothing else by the look of it. No arrivals available, so it looks like we're just going to go straight on the ILS for runway 25. What if we... Yeah, we'll just go final. And okay. Yeah, so I think it's going to be one of them again where it's like you get sort of vectored in from there. So we'll go to IPSET, and then we'll just basically carry on straight into CF25 and going from there. It's very quiet in here. It's very, very quiet. What we're doing today is using the checklist that I got off Flight Sim TO from years ago and my usual VATSIM scratch pad. And in just a moment, we're going to click buttons and it's going to get noisy. First off, we're going to make it a bit noisier by connecting to VATSIM. Easy 1 Juliet Hotel today in Airbus A320. I don't like clicking those things. I know what I'm in. I saw on VATSIM earlier on the Navigraph charts that there were a few people about, as you could probably have just seen then as well. No one on the ground now, so we're the only aircraft on the ground at the moment on VATSIM by the look of it. So it's going to be nice and clear for us today. So, some good noises. Ready? Tasty. Left-hand pumps. Oh, they make some bloody good noises to Phoenix with this A320. Sorry, you saw me having a bit of a moment there, didn't you? That was... I could not hide that. Such good noises. I hope if you turned that up, it was good. We can't do the fire test just yet. We've got all that sorted. Let's get the sim brief data in on here. Beautiful news. We're going to get the Q&H in straight away, because why not? It's 103.2 today. I'm not sure if VSync's on again. Hang on, let me just check. It seems to be... Yeah, it is on. Just there's a lot of screen tearing at my end. I hope it's not so bad on the video. 103.2. That is quite high Q&H, to be fair. I often look at my phone for the air pressure because Charlotte and I do quite a bit of paint spraying. So we like to make sure that obviously the conditions are good for paint spraying and that we're not going to have an issue. And yeah, we noticed that it was like 103.3 yesterday. It was really, really high. It's mad now. It's getting colder. The air pressure obviously going quite high as a result. So all of that is done. Let's go down to init and let's do an init request. Cost index today is 15 and the flight number, as I've said, is easy 1 Juliet Hotel. John's initials. I did come up with the idea as well after last time, flight level 240 by the way. I did come up with the idea after last time that with the flights that I do abroad in countries that don't have sort of letters in their flight numbers, I'm going to do a 3 or 4 digit number based on the initial in the person's name. So, for example, I've got one coming up actually, let me tell you. There's another one I'm going to be doing in Australia in a while. It's going to not be until December that comes out. But it's by Malcolm Armstrong. He's put a flight in. And obviously M is the 13th letter in the alphabet. And A is number 1. So it's Qantas 131. Makes sense, doesn't it? I hope it does. Right then, so we've got the METAR and everything. We need to get our departure and everything in as well. It's the Eclad 1 Yankee for runway 23 left. So we'll go 23 left. Eclad 1 Yankee. And we will insert that. And then EGAA, we don't have an arrival to put in. We're just going to go straight to ILS 25. No star. Approach via is just going to be final. So I think, yeah, if we just tell it no via, and then we return, insert. Let's see, there should be a discontinuity. Yeah, we don't want to go to Belzoo, basically. We want to go straight in. So if we look at this Oh, well, when we get the GPS primary in anyway, we'll be able to look at it. Let's get GSX boarding us, shall we? We'll... yes. Pushback tug will not be connected yet, but we'll get some boarding going on at least. I've got to do the bloody doors, haven't I? Should have auto door simulation. We've got the IR aligned in 5 minutes, it says, but it seems to be getting there. It's doing it. We're going to lock the cockpit door. We're going to put that onto auto. TA, we're going to be squawking to 000 today. Going to put predicted wind shear on here. I'm going to put a lot of lighting on because I do like a lot of lighting. Put the ND and the PFD up a little bit, make them a bit brighter. We'll put the ECAM brightness up, that up as well, and we'll put the overhead integral lighting up too. Let's just make sure that the aircraft is fully loaded. We'll load that, send it to the MCDU, and then we can go to the init-B page. It's got that in there. Block fuel is 4.6 here today. Now that the aircraft is fueled in terms of, in its own sense, we can put those pumps on in the middle. Cracking. Don't think there's much else to do, to be honest with you. Oh, we need to get our takeoff data and stuff in, don't we, now? Now that we've got the aircraft loaded, we can do that on here too. We can go to departure perf, sync the load sheet, sync the live weather, calculate and send to the MCDU. Flaps 1, flex temp 68 today, 139 is the V-speed. Let's have a look at the departure and then see what altitudes we need to get as well. We're going to be 5,000 feet past MCT. Cracking. I love it. I love it. We are pretty much ready to go. We just need to get the IR aligned, finish boarding, check everything is good in terms of the route when we get to Belfast, and we'll be good to push back in just a moment. Now we can close those cargo doors, so we can go to this, ground services, close those 2 doors. Boarding should be finished soon, and the IR will be aligned in just a moment. There is the bong from GSX, so that means we should be able to close these doors. Yeah? Well, we'll tell it to prepare for pushback and departure in a minute anyway. We need to just check this route when the IR is aligned, and then we can get shifted.
Liverpool traffic, S5610.
We're hearing Liverpool traffic at the moment.
Back.
There's 2 people flying as XNO56 Tango. I'll show you. XNO56 Tango and XNO83 Papa going from Liverpool to EGPA up yonder. Whoa, way up yonder. Kirkwall, cool. Okay, let's have a look at this route then, shall we? Let's get to plan, and we'll keep it on 20 miles. So we go down here. Pepeg, yeah, we'll start to descend, Ipset, and then, yeah, it wants us to go to Belzoo and then up to CI25. So what we're going to do is clear Belzoo. Let me just do that. And then if we now look at this plan differently on here, you can see it just up there. It's got Ipset, but then it doesn't know where to go. If we get rid of the discontinuity there, and it should, yeah, there we go. It's got Ipset, and then we go straight into CF25. What we'll do is we'll probably turn right a little bit before CF25 and then line up, because I don't know if we'll get any ATC on when we're there or anything like that, but I don't think that we need to worry about anything of that kind. So I think I'm all good to go. So before start checklist, we need to make sure that the doors are all closed, so we'll close these. The beacon light will come on, thrust levers are set to idle, parking brake is set. We need to then put the APU on, don't we? Master switch, start. Okay, APU is available, so we'll whack the APU bleed on. And now we will get ready for pushback and departure. We'll let Manchester know as well. Manchester traffic, Easy 1 Juliet Hotel, preparing to push back from stand 6 onto Lima. Need to put the QNH in on my list here. I never put the pressure back out of standard, did I? 1032 on the QNH, squawking 2000. Hello sir, how are you? I can see you just behind my head. Hello mate. Let's just get this all sorted as well. Let's get my flights bit on there. Alright, how are we feeling then? So we can disconnect the ground power, take that off. No smoking signs, seatbelt signs need to come on. Bang him. Okay.
Bypass pin inserted.
Feeling good here. Let's get going. Thank you once again, John Higginson, for chartering this flight here today.
Liverpool traffic, not 56 Tango, taxiing to holding point runway 27.
Yeah, Liverpool are using the 27s, so we'll be using the 23s, as is often the case. You going to ask me to take my parking brakes off? No? Oh, I know what's happened. I bet it's this. I bet it's chocks.
Commencing parking brakes.
Yep.
All engines clear.
I knew it was that. It happens in the 737 as well. Let's start some engines then. So I'm going to do this on my physical controls here, but I'll show you on there. I'm going to put that to ignition, and we're starting engine number 1. And we'll be setting parking brakes any second now, before we then taxi forward. Taxi route today, I've already written it out, I'll show it to you in a second. It's Lima, Papa, Delta Zulu, Tango.
Set parking brakes.
Parking brakes are set. We're going down Lima, Papa, Delta Zulu and Tango. Aircraft coming in. Shuttle to Sierra Papa, which will be right in front of us. We also have a Ryanair UK aircraft over there. There is Shuttle, Airbus A320. We have a clear engine start on the left-hand engine, so we're going to start engine 2. Got that pilot of that shuttle needs a poo, don't they? Flipping heck, he was flying in. Absolutely flying down the taxiway there. Right then, so parking brake is set, engines have switched over, so we can turn the APU off in just a moment when we get ready to go. Engine mode back to normal, flaps set, flaps 1, speed brakes need to get armed. Let me just do that down here. Boop. Pop that on, APU bleed then comes off, and then APU master switch comes off in that order. Bleed, master switch, then we have the everything basically. We need to put taxi light on, excuse me. We need to put runway turn-offs on. Okay, Manchester traffic, Easy 1 Juliet Hotel, taxiing runway 23 left via Lima, Papa, Delta Zulu, Tango. John Higginson, thank you once again for chartering this flight today, mate. I hope you're enjoying the video as a result, and hopefully I do this journey justice for you. Looking forward to getting back in the Phoenix A320 and getting it back in the sky again. Flew the A321 a couple of videos ago, but yeah, it's nice to be back in this wagon. Phoenix have done an amazing job with this aircraft, and they continue to keep it exciting and interesting. We're going to put the auto brakes on max. We're going to check the cabin, although we may have done that a little bit early because it's not come up on the eCam yet. But we're going to taxi down here on Lima, then we're going to go on to Papa, then Delta Zulu, and then Tango for today. Don't think there's anybody on approach. We have Scottish Centre online actually, but that's just north of us. Here we go.
Captain. The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Okay, we have ATC on at Belfast actually. Scottish Centre will be covering Belfast, so we may get some ATC on. Only thing we've got to do now before we go is obviously sort the lights when we get to holding point, and then do the takeoff config test. And there it is on the screen now, so takeoff config test. Beautiful. Takeoff config normal. Nobody coming in by the look of it. Let's just check on here as well. Nope, nobody on approach. Manchester traffic, Easy 1 Juliet Hotel, crossing runway 23 right. Give it a little cross. Got the landing lights on as a result. Pretty sure you're supposed to put landing lights on, are you not, when you're crossing a runway? Pilots, please confirm. Okay, I don't see a reason for our delay. Well, we don't have a delay. I don't see a reason to delay. Manchester traffic, easy 1 Juliet Hotel, clear of 23 right. Depart straight on to 23 left with no delay. Let's put landing lights are on. Strobe on 2 on. Nose light to take off. Start the clock in the bottom left. Let's do it, shall we? Speedy taxi here. We're doing nearly 30 knots. Gonna just tap the brakes here and there. Let's get on with it, shall we? We've got 5,000 in the box. Straighten it up to 50%. The CFMs will make a great noise. Here we go. Let's go to Belfast.
Manchester traffic, 101 Delta Bravo, onshore final.
Banflex 68 SRS. Runway is not on. Auto thrust is blue though. 100 knots already. It's feeling fast. A little bit of rudder to the left. V1, rotate. Oh, feels heavy today. Positive rate of climb, so gear up. Fan dabby dozy. Very foggy out there today, look at that. Lots of fog. Lever to climb already. Ground spoilers are still armed, so we can take them out. Beautiful news. Tidy. Very tidy. We're turning right, yep, there it is. Just as I look to my right, we end up turning right. Getting to S speed, well past S speed, so flaps 0. The aircraft will continue to climb. Manchester traffic, easy 1 Juliet Hotel, passing 2,500 feet. Have a good day.
Have a good day to you too, sir.
Yeah, nice. It's always nice when you get a little response from that. Very straightforward departure, and already the autopilot is going in. We'll flick these seatbelt signs on and off to alert the cabin. Nose light comes off. Runway turn-offs come off. Landing lights stay on. Beautiful. Quick beauty shot time.
Manchester traffic, 101 Delta Bravo, onshore final, 40 nautical miles out of 32 right, Manchester traffic.
Okay, so we'll do our after takeoff checklist. Landing gear came up, flaps were retracted, speed brakes were disarmed, landing lights and seatbelt signs. So we can take the seatbelt signs off. We will then check that we can climb up to flight level 240, which is our cruising altitude today. Don't think we've got much in the way of... Ooh, this guy is descending past me. Because we're at 5,000 feet, we need to go into standard pressure. So we need to ask the aircraft to climb up to 5,000. There is an aircraft there, look. We'll probably get a TCAS warning, although TARA...
Traffic.
Yep.
Manchester traffic, 101 Delta Bravo, going around.
Oh no, Delta Bravo has gone around. Look at this. Whoa. Oh, I've never seen that come up before. Wow, that's a close call. That is the closest call I've ever had. Oh my word.
Clear of conflict.
Yeah, thank God for that. You know what, I was just thinking about how well and how smoothly everything had gone then. And then that. So that was Captain Dizzy Smokes flying from Melbourne to Manchester. But with the height that he's at, I'm not sure if he's going to be trying to line up with 23 or 05 right incorrectly. Either way, I'm not sure they should be at that height going in that direction. Flipping out, that was scary. Either way, we can now go up to our cruising altitude of 24,000 feet. We'll pop that in, and the aircraft will climb. Maybe I should have had that climb sooner? Who knows? Either way, up we go. I did just hear Tomjet 103 go for 05 left arrival. He just came up over Unicom. Up over 10,000 feet now, so landing lights are coming off. There we go. Tasty. Let's continue on.
Yeah, wide hand going again after the roll out. It is 5-3 with
Okay, climbing beautifully at the moment then. 15.7 at the moment. I'm going to keep an eye on when our top of descent is though, because it's only in about 50 miles. So really we need to be looking at the destination data when we get to it very soon. So we're going to be looking at stuff like this. Where's the METAR gone? There it is. So we'll be looking at the arrival METAR, which is 1033 at their end. So we'll just go hip, hip, hip. Banging. And we will continue on climbing up to 24,000 feet. Look at this. The cruise is only about 15 miles. What's this now? V3 traffic zone miles ultimate to reach 580. Oh, okay. We need to go to the destination. So it's 1031, was it not? 1033, sorry. Boom. Temperature is 11. Winds 0 at 1. So it's not even, it's just variable at 1 degree. Barely any winds. And then we can look at the minimums for the ILS. Minimums today are going to be 468. If I can choose the right thing, we'll put them in. Smashing, we're going to go full config. Cracking. It's weird to be doing that before we've even gotten to cruise altitude, but it is what it is. We're only 12 minutes in the air at the moment and we are nearly at cruise. There's going to be, should be a beep or some sort of horn to say that we're near our cruise altitude. Maybe not. We've got speed alt, we should have Mach alt cruise, and then we'll get ready to descend. So we need to look at there isn't an arrival, which is interesting. So we just need to look at what we intercept at. 2,500 feet is what we are intercepting the ILS at. The engines are winding back now as we cruise, so we'll enjoy it for just a moment. Okay, we're going to be putting the altitude all the way down to 2,500 feet. Basically, if there's any restrictions, oh my god, on the way there, then they're going to stop us. Oh wait, we do have ATC on. Scottish Centre 135530. 135530. Let's talk to this guy, shall we? Just wait a second.
Scottish Centre, Easy 1 Juliet Hotel with you.
1 Juliet Hotel, Scottish Control, good morning, squawk 6473.
Squawk 6473, Easy 1 Juliet Hotel, good morning.
Easy 72 Whiskey, welcome to Alder Grove, taxi via Lima Alpha, stand 14, good morning. Taxi via Lima Alpha, stand 14, many thanks.
Cool, nice, get some ATC in. It's empty. Not even got time to go and get a drink. So we're here now. Come in here. We're going to go into there, but obviously we're going to be, he knows we're going to be into his airspace, so we're going to go IPSET, and then hopefully he'll tell us to go right here and then in like that. Cool to hear Monarch online. Monarch went out of business long ago. One of the best ever liveries on a 757 was Monarch. Gorgeous looking thing. It's great to have ATC on. Always makes life a bit interesting.
Emirates 37, climb high level 380. The next, we're United 37. Sorry, I'll keep making that mistake. United 27, high level 380.
It's UAE or UAL. The two call signs.
Easy 1 Juliet Hotel, route direct IPSET.
Route direct IPSET, Easy 1 Juliet Hotel.
263.
So direct to IPSET. Making a little right turn now. No point in us following those waypoints to sort of curve around. You may as well just get us in a straight line. So we are now reaching the top of descent. So we're gonna do we descend because of him? Top of descent reached. We're gonna go into open descent and start coming down. There we go. It's winding the engines back. Now we will start losing altitude. Intentionally, of course.
One Juliet Hotel, descend flight level 150.
Flight level 150, EasyJet 1 Juliet Hotel.
I don't know why I said EasyJet. You're 150. Oh, we're going to pick up some speed here. It's catching up with the profile to do so. Let's put some speed brake in. Going to put the auto brakes on medium. We're going to go for a quick stop when we get down there at Belfast. We're also going to have a look at the airport, see where we're going to park. Let's go to... We're going to go on one of these. We were stand 6 earlier, so let's double that and go stand 12. And it'll be runway 25. QNH is 1033. Cool. Going to take the speed brake out now. Engines can wind back and the aircraft will gain a little bit more speed, but that's absolutely fine. Going to now put that onto constraints and take that to 20 miles.
Scratch Mother 263, requesting initial descent.
Request initial descent. Maybe I should have done that.
Scottish Control Logan 787 with you on the ground to the Charlie departure.
Do you think he's Scottish?
Easy 1 Juliet Hotel, fly radar heading 315, descend flight level 90.
Flight level 90, heading 315, Easy 1 Juliet Hotel.
90. 315. Okay, that's good. So he's got us carrying on in a straight line once we get past Ipset, so that basically keeps us this way, which is good. I was hoping that he'd tell me something like that because that keeps us away from CF and we can turn left into it. We'll put some speed brakes in. No, because the engines will crack on if not. Let's put the landing lights. No, we don't need to do it. Seatbelt signs go on though. Everyone sit! Here we are then, over Northern Ireland. Apparently a very wonderful place to go. Well, only about 35 miles away from the airport. Do we need to be at a certain speed?
Is 1 Juliet Hotel descent to altitude 4,000 feet, the QNH 1033, you've got 28 track miles to run.
28 track miles to run, flight level 040 and 1033.
We need to slow it down. We're going to go for 220 knots. Speed brakes will come in. Landing lights are going to come on. Let's get Puppy slowed down, shall we? So the aircraft has shallowed out the descent to drop altitude. We're going to put landing system on. It knows it, IAG 109.90, and the aircraft should hopefully descend shortly. I probably should have slowed it down sooner. That's on me. We'll see. Flying to 4,000 feet.
Draycott 38, correct Romeo, passing flight level 155, you will be entering controlled airspace, radar control service.
This guy's very good, he really knows his stuff, doesn't he? He's switched on to everything, not just in his airspace, he's not just telling people where to go, he's sort of telling them what to expect going forward as well. That's really good as a pilot on VATSIM if you don't feel 100% confident in everything. We'll get down to 4,000 feet by CF25.
United 37, got it right that side, there's no further ATC for you, just to be advised, 122.8, good morning.
Good stuff.
12.1.
Thanks again, John Higginson, for chartering this. Hope you're enjoying it, mate. It's good to have some ATC on. Nearly in already. Airport is over there somewhere. We're coming in way too hot here. We'll do 200 knots. Still got the speed brakes out. We're going to go flat one. We've asked it for 200 knots, so we're going to put the speed brakes away now.
Is 1 Juliet Hotel descent to altitude 2,500 feet.
2,500 feet, Easy 1 Juliet Hotel.
Ryanair 9 kilo, when ready, descend flight level 170 level by Sunslope.
And we'll go speed 180. Flap 2. Drew always told me flap 2, 180 is how you get the aircraft to slow down sharpish. We'll be turning left in a moment, heading 250, I imagine. Or similar. What's the bearing of the runway at the end? Oh, it's here. 247. We should be turning there in a second. I'm thinking we need to turn now. I'm going to turn in 247. Ah, no.
Easy 1 Juliet Hotel, turn left heading 220 degrees, cleared out approach runway 25.
220, cleared ILS runway 25, thank you. Easy 1 Juliet Hotel.
There we go, let the aircraft get it. Good lord, has it grabbed it? Oh my god, look at that, we are literally just turning down at the ground. It's got it. Okay, so landing gear will come down in just a moment. We're 10 miles out. Let's seatbelt signs. Yeah, check. Cabin, check. Spoilers arm, which we need to do. We're going to go flap full. No nav intercept. What? There we go, it's got the localizer. It's got it. Jesus. It's got the glide slope lined up. Okay, landing gear is going to come down, everybody. Flap's going to go full. Speed is going to come down. Signs on, it says. Landing gear down. Cool. Alright. Flipping out. That got stressful quite quickly. We're at 2,500. Glide slope should come in shortly. Good lord, there's not much visibility either, is there? This is all a bit
One Juliet Hotel, Jefferson, variable 1 knot, runway 25, clear for land.
Clear for land 25, easy 1 Juliet Hotel.
Okay, we've got auto brakes on medium. Aircraft is ready. Feeling good, believe it or not. Runway in sight anywhere? We've got barely any wind here today. Wind's variable at 1 degree, I think he said, or wind's variable at 1 knot. Glide slope. Aircraft is descending us into Belfast, everyone. Welcome, welcome. John Higginson, thank you again for chartering this lovely little hop over today. I have thoroughly enjoyed this. I split my recordings up into 2 bits of footage, but here, this is just one piece of footage that is 57 minutes long so far. Thoroughly enjoying myself. This is great. Can't see the runway. It's not there. Good God, is it there? I'm trying to, like, move my eyes around to hopefully see it. I can't see anything. We're only 6 miles out and I can't see a thing. God, visibility is very poor here. Look at the fog. Wow. There it is.
991 out of Edinburgh, passing 5,204, 6,000. Emirates 1991, Southern Control, good morning, climb now, flight level 400. Climb now, flight level 400.
Yep, that is it. Runway in sight. Autopilot out.
Ocean 1 Delta Bravo, Southern Control, good morning, sport 3565.
Let's get this in. Barely any wind affecting us, so we don't really need to do anything. The aircraft is so stable, I'm just making little adjustments on the stick. A little bit high, but it's alright.
Louder 5658, turn right, heading 355, descend to altitude 6,000 feet, turn into 1033.
Not a lot to say here, it's just very stable. A little bit high.
Negative 6,000. Emirates 5 Oscar, Papa, we're established.
The aircraft isn't calling out anything, like, you know, with altitude. Like 50, 40, any of that. Obviously I know we're not at 50 or 40, but it's not calling out 100 above, 500, 400. A lot of stutters and stuff. This is the Pyre Devco Belfast that we're coming into. There it is.
20, retard.
Control, good afternoon. Climb now, flight level
Pudding.
210.
Reverses.
Heading 200.
Full reverse. So they took their time spooling in.
0 degrees, descent to altitude 6,000 feet.
Reverse is stowed.
1033.
Come on. I'm trying to, there we go, manual braking. God.
Louder 5658,
Do we come off here?
7 track miles to runway 24, descent to altitude 4,000.
God, the ATC is constant. We have to go all the way down and and taxi via runway 35. Spoilers stowed.
Control, good afternoon.
And flaps up.
Direct.
Onto runway 35. And we'll get off 35 on the right. We'll get GSX ready for us at stand 12. Off the runway we go. We'll just let it coast for a minute. Down here while I clean up. Soul turn landing lights off. Nose light goes to taxi. Runway turn offs.
Right, 9 Sierra Kilo. Not really sure where you're going. It's left controlled airspace. It's a deconfliction service. Do you need vectors? Yes, please.
A deconfliction service. Someone explain what that means. Never heard that one before. Does it mean deconfliction as in like not going against what the air traffic controller tells you? Because sometimes you can sort of do your own thing, can't you? Like, you know, your own route if they don't catch up with what you're doing. Flaps have been retracted. Yeah. Predicted wind shear comes off. Radar goes to TA. Yeah, we are all good now. Strobe light goes back to auto. So we're going to be taxiing all the way down Charlie, Lima Alpha.
Louder 5658. Turn left heading 320 degrees. Descent to altitude 3,000 feet. Speed 180 knots. Speed 180 knots.
Little Lufthansa A321 out of our left-hand side there. I am a bit disappointed though because I had the Pyreeg Devco Belfast and it seems like it's not loaded in. Similar issue to what happened when I went to, was it Valencia? I went to Spain, didn't I? Was it Malaga? Valencia or Malaga, one of the two. So that's Bravo. So the next left line, that line there is Alpha. Just tap the brakes as we come in.
November 7 Juliet, Papa climb now, flight level 410. Yeah, that's what's giving you, but you stepped on me, climb flight level 410. Oh, my apologies, climbing 410, November 7 Juliet, Papa.
Here is our gate. Taxi light is off. Runway turn offs off.
160 enough before the DME and D1 as over to Edinburgh Tower on the 5658.
Yeah, I'll tell you when. I need you to make sure that you reduce the speed first. You can go to tower now, 118.705, but bye.
It's almost like he's like, alright then, fine, sod off the tower. There we go. Yes, nailed it. Nailed it. Good. Okay, so after we park up, nose light is off, yeah, APU bleed comes on, and then the engines. So I'm going to do it on here. We're going to go engine 2, and then engine number 1.
Now flight level 150.
Good morning, flight level 150.
Okay, so now the engines are off, seatbelt signs can come off, and beacon light can come off. And then the fuel pumps, which we go up top to switch off one by one. And request boarding. No, not boarding, deboarding. And that's us on the ground at a very foggy Belfast, everybody. Thank you so much to John Higginson for chartering this. Apologies for the issues here with the ground textures at Belfast. I'm not sure what's going on there. I will reload into the sim in just a second and show you that I've definitely got it. I might just not have unpacked it properly or something, but it definitely worked earlier. So let me have a look. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it's working now. There we go. Pyreeg Devco Belfast. Look at this place. Full in the terminal here. Look at this. Full of people. Got all the flight boards and everything. WH Smiths. There's always a WH Smiths in airport. Got the Alia duty free. Got Dixon's as well. Even a Starbucks in there. Look at this. I love it when they put so much detail into all of this. Pyreeg Devco do an amazing job. You've got the pier down here for some of the larger flights as well. You've got this huge warehouse over here as well. Look at that. Big, big warehouse over that side. And yeah, huge car parks and everything. It's all fine and dandy. I swear to you though, when I last loaded in, it was all working because I've flown here before to Belfast, just not in a video. And yeah, I don't know what was happening. I don't know if there was a conflict or something, because I did download a later version of the scenery. I wonder if there'd been a bit of a conflict with it or something. But yeah, look, all the buses and even the hotel over the road as well, the Maldron Hotel. I love how much detail goes into these airports. It's absolutely mega. And again, I'm sorry that this didn't work in the heat of the moment, but I just wanted to come on here and show you now that it's definitely working. We have the EasyJet A320 sat on the ramp. Unfortunately, not in as pretty a setting as we had before, but yeah, I'm afraid that's just going to have to be another time. Maybe we'll get another charter into Belfast in the near future. But that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode as ever. Thanks again, John Higginson, for chartering, and I'll see you in the next episode. Have a great day.